Hi students, welcome to Smart Everyday Over Learning, Ocean of Chemistry. Dear students, what we have been learning from the chapter Organic Chemistry, some basic principles and techniques from grade 11 NCERT. Up to now, some classes are completed and those details and everything I'll provide for you in the description. You can go through them. Dear students, now in this session today, nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds, we are going to learn about this topic. Okay, previously from organic chemistry, the types of organic compounds, here you can see alicyclic and acyclic open chain compounds, acyclic or open chain compounds, and cyclic or closed chain or ring chain compounds. Here acyclic compounds, straight chain compounds, and branched chain. About these two also completed in our previous session. And homocyclic or carbocyclic, and second type is heterocyclic, also completed in our previous session. And students, here homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds, again they are classified into alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Okay, here also the same. Next one, heterocyclic compounds also divided into two types. Those are alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Okay, about these are all everything basing upon IUPAC nomenclature. How can we give the particular name of the specific compound? Everything explained to you. Now students, in this session we are going to learn about the nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds. Here aromatic compounds, benzenoid compounds. Okay, let's see. Aromatic compounds contain, you know very well, one or more isolated fused benzene rings. Okay, let's see clearly about this. Nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds contain one or more isolated or fused benzene rings. An aromatic compound consists of two parts. The one of that most common thing is nucleus, and the second one is side chain. Okay, nucleus means the most ideal aromatic compound is, here students, benzene. You have to remember this most important thing in the nucleus. The part of this nucleus, the most ideal aromatic compound is benzene. It is represented by a regular hexagon of 6 carbon atoms. Hexagon, you know that the structure will be like this. Hexagon of 6 carbon atoms. These should be like this, 6 carbon atoms, and with 3 alternate single and double bonds. Here alternate means you should represent like this. This is called the nucleus. The ring may be represented by any one of the following 3 ways. This is the structure, one of the structures, and the second one is, these are the alternative ways of double bonds. Okay, and at the each and every carbon there is a presence of hydrogen here, like this, presence of hydrogen. And the structure may be, this is the first type of structure, and second maybe this is the second type of structure. And students, if you represent the same structure like this, instead of these double bonds you should represent the middle of a aromatic compound, a middle with a simple ring. You can represent like this. A circle inside the cyclohexane ring represents 6 completely delocalized pi electrons, or simply you can say 3 conjugated double bonds, like this. Okay, now let's see about a side chain. The alkyl group or any other aliphatic group, group containing at least one carbon atom which is attached to the benzene ring is called side chain. Okay students, I hope you understand. Here this is a benzene ring and at least one carbon atom, like this. Or in view of the above these two parts of the aromatic compounds, each family of aromatic compounds consists of the again following types. 2 types are there. Again you have with quite different chemical properties: nucleus substituted and side chain substituted. Let's see about the first one, nuclear substituted, those in which the functional group is directly attached to the benzene ring. This benzene ring, and it is the functional group is directly attached to this. Okay, most of these compounds are better known by their In the IUPAC system you know very well, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This is the abbreviation for this IUPAC. You should remember this. And according to this IUPAC system, the positions of the substituents is in the distributed benzenes. In the distributed benzenes, those should be indicated either by prefixes or by Arabic numerals. What are those Arabic numerals? Just we are going to see. For suppose, only wo for ardo, o for this ardo, and this is for 1 and 2 positions from this benzene ring, and students small m for meta, and this is for the positions of 1 and 3, and students small p for para, this is for the positions 1 and 4. Okay, should remember all of these, ortho, meta and para. For this benzene ring, what is the substituent located places at which carbon? These are the positions 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, ortho, meta and para. This is about nuclear substituted part in that side chain. Now let's see side chain substituted, those in which the functional group is present in the side chain of the benzene ring. Benzene ring, side chain. Okay. Both the common and IUPAC systems, these are usually named as phenyl. You can see here one new word has come, phenyl derivatives of the corresponding aliphatic compounds. That is known as phenyl derivative. The corresponding aliphatic compounds. Except students here one more new word, arenes. Except arenes, which are named as derivatives of benzene in IUPAC system. Right. The positions of the substituent on the side chain including benzene ring are indicated by the Greek letters. Those are alpha, beta and gamma. These are the Greek letters in the common system. And by the Arabic numerals also you should use here 1, 2, 3, etc. in the IUPAC system. Okay students, however, many of these compounds are better known by their common names. Okay, the IUPAC and the common names given in the brackets, what we are having in the brackets, and wherever only one name is given, it implies that the common name has also been adopted by this IUPAC system. However, at some places two names are given outside, then it implies that both these names have been adopted by this IUPAC system. Right. Here students, some types we are going to have. The first one is aromatic hydrocarbons. Okay, aromatic hydrocarbons, these are also called as arenes. Arenes are the common name. And students, hydrocarbons which contain both aliphatic and aromatic units. Both the aliphatic and aromatic units are called as arenes. Here arenes, nothing but aromatic hydrocarbons. Here you can see the examples of these aromatic hydrocarbons. Here simply the benzene, cyclohexane, that is benzene. And students, for this benzene, if you add one methyl group, same one methyl group, the name of this compound is toluene. Okay. In next example, to this benzene ring only, at the first position if you add one methyl group, at the second position if you add another methyl group, then students this is 1 and this is 2, then the name of the compound is, here 2 methyl groups are attached here, then students 1, 2, how many methyl groups are there? 2. So the prefix should be di, methyl, simply the word methyl, and that is a benzene ring, so that the benzene is the name of this compound. This is also called as ortho. This is the position of orthoxylene. How we got this number, I'll discuss with you later. Let's see some examples of this compound. aromatic hydrocarbons, nothing but arenes. Here is the example. Here one benzene ring and CH3. Again two methyl groups are located but in a different positions. Okay. If you give numbering to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon. Okay. At which carbon atoms these methyl groups are located? You need to identify that here at first carbon and here the third carbon. Then students, the name should be 1,3-dimethyl benzene. Okay, and this is also called as metaxylene. Okay, and here is the next example. Same benzene ring. We have two methyl groups but in different positions. These are, if you give numbering just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the name should be 1,4-dimethyl benzene. This is called as paraxylene. Okay, the first one is here orthoxylene, and here meta, and here is the para. Okay, then next example is, see here the first one, benzene ring with CH2CH3. This is nothing but ethyl group. Okay, why? Because C2H5 is the ethyl group, C2H6 is ethane. From that, if you remove one hydrogen, then C2H5, that is ethyl, then simply you can write like that, ethyl benzene. And students, in this example, to this benzene ring, 1, 2, 3, again one side chain is located. So here 1, 2, 3, 3 carbons are there. So the root word should be prop here, prop. And at to the second carbon, here one cyclic compound is located. So students, 2-propyl benzene is the name of this compound. This is also called as isopropyl benzene or cumene. Okay, in this example, see here CH double bond CH2. Okay students, the name should be ethynyl benzene, and the common name is styrene. To the benzene group, aromatic cyclic compound, to this any double bond is located. The name should be CH2, then that is styrene. Okay, here we have the next example, C triple bond CH. The name is ethynyl benzene, and we can also call it as phenylacetylene. Okay, these are all the examples of aromatic hydrocarbons, nothing but arenes. Now let's see about aryl groups. What we have, number 2 is aryl groups. Aryl, the general formula C6H5. Okay, this is called as phenyl. The representation should be like this. This is also represent like this, one benzene ring, and okay, this is the same representation of this C6H5, just like this. The bond we can represent like this. And students, for this benzene ring, if you have CH2 and simply a bond like this, this is called as benzyl. And for suppose here Cl is located, Cl, that is called as benzyl chloride. Okay, and again we have the next structure for this benzene, one CH group, and like this two bonds are located, that is called as benzyl, Al. Okay, this is benzyl, this is benzyl. And students, next one is for this benzene group, for suppose only one carbon with triple bond like this, 3 bonds are located, that should be benzo. Okay, and next one is for suppose like this, only methyl group, and here also one bond is located, that is called as orthotolyl. Simply only the methyl group is located means that is called as toluene. Okay, and again here you have a bond means orthotolyl, you can represent like this. Now the third type what we have, that is halogen derivatives. Okay students, halogen means you know very well, that is the 17th group or 7th A group. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, these are the halogens. Okay, the elements which are present in the halogen group, these are the elements. And students, if you have the structure of benzene like this, and here a chlorine atom is located, then this is called as chlorobenzene. Okay, and the next example, the molecular formula will be like this. Two chlorines are located there, and if you give numbering to them 1 2 3 4 5 6, then students, here two chlorines are attached to that carbon ring, so the name should be 1,2-dichlorobenzene. 1,2-dichlorobenzene, and also called as at the ortho position dichlorobenzene. Then ortho-dichlorobenzene, also the same name of that compound. Okay students, and now the third one is the to this benzene ring. Here one methyl group is presented, and this is the first and second place, third position. At the third place chlorine is located, and to this how can we give name of to this compound? If you remove this chlorine, the compound should be toluene. Okay, then student, to this toluene again chlorine is attached, then the name should be at the third carbon chlorine group is attached, so that chlorotoluene. Okay, simply chlorotoluene. And this is the meta position, so metachlorotoluene is the name of this compound, right? And the next example to this benzene ring, if you have CCl3, this is called as, now you can see the representation of this. This is the cyclo compound, and here one carbon and triple bond. So like this only the attachment of this carbon Cl3. So this is the carbon, these are 3 Cls. Then the word should be benzo. Then the name is benzo trichloride. Right. This is about the third one, halogen derivatives. How can we represent that? And next one, a fourth one is, in this hydroxy derivatives, the main nuclear hydroxy derivatives are called as phenols here. Nuclear hydroxy derivatives are called phenols, while the side chain substituted hydroxy derivatives are called as aromatic alcohols. Okay, these are the nuclear derivatives, and these are the side chain aromatic, side chain hydroxy derivatives. Now let's see about phenols. The first type, phenols, I'm going to write here. And students, the main structure of this phenol is, here is the benzene ring, and for this one hydroxyl group. Okay, this is phenol structure. And the second type is, here to this benzene ring, at the first position OH group is located, at the second position, for suppose a methyl group is located. This is called as, the positions you can represent like this, 4 5 6 carbons, and the name should be 2-methyl. 2-methyl, this is phenol. Simply you can represent like that. Okay, this is also called as ardocresol. This is the common name. You should remember, ardocresol. In such a way, here same at the third position, 1 2 3 methyl group is located. Then the name should be, students, here this is the phenol, and 3-methyl phenol, and metacresol is the common name, 3-methyl phenol. And here we have another example. This is the first position, this is fourth one, 2 3 4 5 6. So the name of this compound is, at the fourth carbon methyl group is located, so 4-methyl phenol, and this is also called as paracresol. Okay, and students, if you see the next example here, for this same benzene ring, for suppose here one hydroxyl group, at the second position only another hydroxyl group is presented, then this is called as benzene 1,2-diol. Here ol is the suffix for the alcoholic groups. Okay, here you can see at the first position, at the third position OH groups are located, nothing but hydroxyl Benzene 1,3-diol. Here also same OL is the suffix of alcoholic groups. Okay students, this is about first type. Here what we have, phenols completed. These are all of the examples of phenols. Now let's see the second type, aromatic alcohols. Aromatic alcohols. Here aromatic alcohols means, for suppose to this benzene ring, here CH2OH. Okay, CH2OH, the alcohol group is located. This is called as CH2OH, means the name should be methanol. Methanol. Here OL is the suffix for alcoholic group, and this is a phenyl group. Okay, then phenyl methanol. Okay, this is also called as, student, the next name, another name is benzyl alcohol. We can call it as benzene alcohol. See in this example, this benzyl group, this is the aromatic compound to this cyclo compound. Here again a side chain is located, so 2 carbons are presented there, so that the root word should be eth for these 2 carbons. But here 1 and 2, if you give numbering to these carbons like this, you should give first priority to this alcoholic group. That's why 1 and 2. So at this second carbon, this compound is located, so 2-phenyl ethane 1-ol. So at this first carbon, alcoholic group is located. 1-ol is the name of this compound. Okay students, this is about aromatic alcohols what we have. And finally, this is totally about the information of hydroxyl derivatives like this, with the presence of hydroxyl group, nothing but OH. Now let's see number 5, fifth one, aromatic ethers. Okay students, here if you see the example, to this benzene ring, for suppose OCH3, like this type of arrangement, if you see, the name should be, here this is known as methoxy. This is the methoxy group. So you can say that methoxybenzene, and also call it as anisole or methoxybenzene. In just such a way, in this place of methoxy group, the presence of CH2 CH3, this is O, means ethoxy. So students, the name should be ethoxybenzene. And see here the next example here, diphenyl ether. These are the phenyl groups like this, so ether, this is the name of aromatic ethers. What we have here, aromatic ethers, number 5. Now number 6 is about aldehydes. The general formula of these aldehydes you know very well. The functional group is here CHO. To this benzene ring, if suppose aldehyde group is located, this is called as benzaldehyde. Right. For suppose to this benzaldehyde at the second position, hydroxyl group is located, then that is called as 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Next example, CH2CHO. To this we can call it as, here you can give numbering to these carbons to this second position, second carbon. Here benzyl aromatic compound is located here, then students, the name should be 2-phenyl ethanol. Why? Because 2 carbons means the root word should be eth here. So CHO, aldehyde group is located, so the suffix is al. Right. Here is the next one, CH2CHO. Here also, if you give numbering to these carbon atoms at the third carbon, this is the cyclo compound is located, so 3-phenyl. 3 carbons means the root word should be prop here, then propanol. Al is the suffix here, propanol. Okay, this is about 6th one, aldehydes. Now students, what we are going to have, the 7th one is ketones. Okay, in this representation of ketones, C double bond O, that thing you know very well, and here is that benzene ring. To this benzene ring, for suppose COCH3, C double bond O is the ketonic group, that thing you know. Here, if you give numbering to these carbons 1 and 2, the name should be, here this is the C double bond O, so you should give first priority to this carbon. Why? Because Here C double bond O is the functional group of ketones. So ketonic group. You should give first priority to this ketonic group. So 1 and 2. To this first carbon, here is the compound located. So 1 phenyl. Here 2 carbons located means the root word is ethane. At this first carbon, this ketonic group is located. So 1 one. This is also called as acetophenone. The name of this compound is acetophenone. And next one is, here I am going to draw the structure of this. Here one benzene group, and students, to this if you see CO, CH2, CH3. If the compound is like that, numbering also same like this only, 1 2 3. To this ketonic group you should give first priority here. Then students, the name should be same, 1 phenyl. Here 3 carbons are there means the root word is propane, 1 ol. Same, at the first carbon ketonic group is located, then 1 one. This is also called as propiophenone. Should remember this name, propiophenone. Okay, right. And students, let's see the next example. In this example, to this ketonic group CH2, CH2, CH3, again this is the side chain is located, then 1 2 3 4. 4 carbons are presented here, then the root word should be bute. Okay, and to this first carbon, this group is attached here, then students, 1 phenyl. The name should be butane, 1 ol. 1 one. Okay, why? Because this is a ketonic group. Sorry, here also same, 1 one. This is the ketonic group, so the suffix should be ONE. So this is also called as butyrophenone. Okay, this is about the complete information of ketones. 7th one, ketones. And 8th one, nitro compounds, 8th one. Students, you know very well, to that any compound, if there is a attachment of NO2 group, then we can say that is a nitro compound. Okay, here to this benzene ring nitro group is located, so this is called as nitrobenzene. See here, to the benzene ring at the first position and the third position nitro groups are located, that is called as 1 and 3 dinitrobenzene, and also call it as meta dinitrobenzene. Okay, and in the next example, what you are going to have, to this benzene ring, here OH group is located, and here one NO2 is located, and here also another NO2 is located, here also NO2 is located, nitro groups are located. So this is the structure. To this, how we can give numbering? From this phenol hydroxyl group, you should start 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, these are the carbons. Now 2. At this second carbon, nitro groups, how many nitro groups at which carbon atoms you need to find out. Second carbon and 4th one, and students, 6th one. So nitro groups are located. How many are there? 3 are there. So you should add the prefix of tri, nitro. So if you remove all these, if you see only this structure, that is known as phenol. Okay, then this is called as trinitrophenol. And for this, another name is there, that is picric acid. Right? Okay, picric acid means the phenol group which contains 3 nitro compounds, 3 nitro groups. Okay students, this is about nitro compounds, number 8. Next one, number 9, is we are going to see about amines. The general formula of amines is the presence of NH2, that thing you know. And these amines also classified into 2 types. Aryl amines, the second one is aralkyl amines. This is number 2, number 1. Aryl amines, aralkyl amines. Okay, now let's see about the first one, aryl amines. Here students, to this benzene group, first suppose NH2 amine group is attached. So this is called as, here is the general name, aniline or benzenamine. aniline or benzene amine. So to this benzene group, one amine group is attached here, so benzene amine. Here students, the second example what I have written here, NH2, this is the first position, 2, 3, fourth position. At the fourth carbon methyl group is located, then students you can say that methyl 4-methyl benzenamine, same 4-methyl benzenamine, or we can say that para-toluidine, 4-methyl benzenamine. This is about the first type, aryl amines. We have only 2 examples here. Now see the second type here, aralkyl amines. So see the first example here, students, one to this benzene group CH2 and H2 is located here, then we can call it as phenyl methanamine. Phenyl methanamine, okay, phenyl methanamine to this compound. And here why? Because here only one carbon is located, so meth is the root word to this carbon. So 1 and 2 carbons located. This is one amine group here. Then students, at the second carbon this aromatic compound is located, so 2 phenyl amine. Why? Because sorry, here 2 carbons located, right? Then students, 2 phenyl, here root word is eth, so ethanamine. Ethanamine is the common name of this compound. This is about 9th one, amines. Now let's see about 10th one. What we have? 10th one, carboxylic acids. This carboxylic acid, the functional group should be COOH, that is you know. So the suffix is oic acid also you know. And for this benzene, for suppose to this benzene ring one COOH group is attached, COOH, that is called as benzenoic acid. See the second example, to this compound one COOH carboxylic group is attached, and again the methyl group is also attached. This is first carbon, second carbon, okay, 4, 5, 6 carbons. Now the name should be 2-methyl. You can indicate that first 2-methyl benzenoic acid, right? And to this compound one carboxylic group is presented, and here students one alcoholic group is presented. Now what you have to do, and at this second carbon, this is the first one, second carbon hydroxyl group is located, so that 2-hydroxy benzenoic acid you can represent simply like that. And students, for suppose here is the benzene group, and here one carboxylic group is presented, at the second carbon also again the second carboxylic acid is presented. Then students, you can represent that this is a benzene ring, so benzene 1,2-dicarboxylic acid, you can represent like that with these numerical prefixes. This is about the 10th one, carboxylic acids. Now let's see for 11th one, acid derivatives. To this acid derivatives, the suffix is oil chloride, OYL. Okay students, for this example is to this benzene compound COCl. COCl is located. This is called as benzoyl, OYL, benzoyl chloride. Okay, for suppose to the benzene ring CO and H2 amine group also located, this is called as benzamide. Okay, in this example, to this benzene ring C double bond O, OCH3, so the name should be methyl benzoate. In another example, to this benzene ring OCCH3, this compound is located, the name should be phenyl ethanoate. Okay, because this is a methoxy, this is methoxy group, and here is double bond OCH3, that is ethanoate group. Now this is about 10th one, carboxylic acids. Now let's see for 11, sulfonic acid. Now students, sulfonic acid, the general formula, functional group of sulfonic acid, you know that, SO3H. Here to this benzene group, sulfonic acid group is located like SO3H, that is called as benzene sulfonic acid. And for suppose two sulfonic acid groups are located like this, and you should give numbering to this compound 1, 2 and 3. So at the first carbon, second carbon, these sulfonic acid groups are located. So you should represent that this is the benzene ring, and at 1 and 2, okay, 1 and 2 disulfonic acid. For suppose at this third carbon the SO3H group is located, that name should be 1,3-disulfonic acid. For suppose here at the fourth carbon the same group is located, 1, 3 and 4 trisulfonic acid. Like that you should represent the sulfonic acid, the presence of sulfonic acid on the benzene ring. Let's see the next example. See, in this example one methyl group is located, students, and then one sulfonic acid group also located. Only one methyl group is there, means that is we can call it as toluene, okay. And here if you give numbering to this carbon, toluene 4-sulfonic acid, this is the name of the compound. This is about sulfonic acid, 11th one. And students, number 12 is 12th one, about cyanides and isocyanides. Sorry students, already we have done 11th one as acid derivatives, okay. And now we have the 12th one is sulfonic acid. Now the 13th one is about cyanides, isocyanides. The general formula of this, C triple bond N, this is also called as carbonitrile, okay. And to this a benzene ring is located, then this is called as benzene carbonitrile or benzonitrile, okay. And in such a way, to this benzene compound, here is the presence of CH2C triple bond N. This is called as, here two carbons are located here, then the root word should be eth, then phenyl, this is the phenyl group, ethane nitrile, can call it as benzyl cyanide also, benzyl cyanide. And in this example the next one is, here one benzene group N and C, so this is called as phenyl isocyanide or also called as phenyl carbylamine. Okay students, this is about cyanides and isocyanides, okay. Just we can recall what we have learnt in this session. Nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds basing upon the benzene ring. So the fused benzene ring, these are all the nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds. Here what about the nucleus part and the side chain part, these two definitions I told you. And here students, some types I've explained to you, aromatic hydrocarbons, nothing but arenes, and here some. First one is aromatic hydrocarbons, and the second one aryl groups, and the third one halogen derivatives also. Examples I have explained to you. Then students, fourth type is hydroxy derivatives, in that phenols and aromatic alcohol, these two types completed. And these two types also aromatic alcohols and phenol group also, some examples I told you. And the next one, number 5, is about aromatic ethers also completed. Number 6 is about aldehydes and ketones and nitro compounds also completed in this session. And about amines and carboxylic acids, number 10. And students, next one is sulfonic acids and cyanides and isocyanides, right. This is about our today's session, students. What is your opinion and how much of topic you have understand, you need to convey to me in the comment section, okay. And this is about from the chapter organic chemistry, some basic principles and techniques. The subtopic is nomenclature of simple aromatic compounds, okay students. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Please subscribe to my channel for my further updates. Thank you so much.